Hi, today we're going to review how to get logged into Naviance and a few resources available to you in Naviance. So let's first start off with getting logged in. The first thing you want to do is go to the Fishers High School homepage. Once you're at the homepage, you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and on the right there's going to be a link that says Naviance. You want to click that, and that'll take you to this page, and you want to scroll down again to the link that says connection.naviance.com Fishers High School. When you click on that, it will bring you to Naviance. Now, most of you should have made your username, your school email address, and your password capital H, lowercase s-e, and your ID number. That's the standard that we had you use, so hopefully that's what it is. Some of you may have used a personal email and a personal password, and that's fine too. So I'm going to go ahead and get logged in real quick here. All right. And then that takes us to Naviance. So this is what your homepage looks like. So like I said before, I'm just going to go over a few of the resources available to you in Naviance. I'm not going to go over everything, but some of the things that you may want to use in here. So the first thing I want to talk about is the resume tool. If you click on About Me in the top right-hand corner, and then click on My Stuff, and then you click on Resume. So that will bring you to this page. If you click on the plus button, this will show you all the sections available to you in a resume that you can complete. You don't have to complete all of these sections, but you may want to complete some of them. A big one that a lot of people would probably do is like extracurricular activities. When this comes here, you would just put the activity in. So say you're in Harry Potter Club. You would write that in there, your start date, your end date, how many hours per week were you involved in the club, your total hours, and then what grades were you involved. And then you would be able to click Add. If you have another one, you would just go back and add another one. So you can do all of these sections here. And what's good about it is, well, what's good about completing a resume starting your freshman year is that if you wait until later, you may not remember all the things you did freshman and sophomore year. Some colleges may ask you to upload a resume to your application, or they may ask you the questions that are in a resume, which did you volunteer? What was your diploma type? Did you get any awards? They may ask you those sort of questions, so it's good to get started. And secondly, a lot of part-time jobs may ask you for a resume. If you see right here, once you're done with your resume, there's going to be a place where you can print it so you have a hard copy, or you can export it so you have a link you can upload it to an application. So that's basically the resume tool in a nutshell. The second thing I want to show you are some of the different interest inventories available to you in Naviance. So let's go back to the home screen. And we are going to click on About Me again, and then we're going to click on My Assessments. So these are all the assessments that are available to you in Naviance, but I want to talk about the Learning Styles Inventory, the Strengths Explorer, and the Career Cluster Finder. You can obviously do all of them, but these are just three I want to highlight. So first of all, the Learning Styles Inventory. So it says this is going to take about 20 minutes for you to complete, and kind of the purpose of this inventory is to discover what is your learning style, study techniques you can use to go along with your learning style, and even how to work with people with different learning styles. So I think this is a good thing to discover, especially just starting out in high school, because it can help you throughout, it can help you in college and having a job, just knowing how you learn best. So that's the first interest inventory that I think it would be awesome to do. If we go back to About Me and My Assessments, the second one is the Strengths Explorer. So let's click on that. It doesn't give us a time on how long it takes. We know it's 78 questions. I think it's about 15 minutes that it takes you to do it. And this is a good interest inventory to do if you just have no idea what you want to do with your life, maybe. You don't know what your strengths are. So this is a good place to start. So you can learn like, hey, I'm really great at math, or hey, I'm really creative. Maybe I could be an artist, or I really like helping others and I may want to be a teacher. This would be a great interest inventory for you to take to learn those things. The last one that I want to highlight is the Career Cluster Finder. So once you kind of know your learning style, you know what your strengths are, but you're still not sure how those connect to a specific career or job or pathway, this is the interest inventory that's great for you. So it will connect your strengths and your interests, your personal qualities to careers, and you'll then have a chance to explore those careers. What kind of education do I need for that career? Or how much am I going to get paid for that career? Or what's a day in the life of that career like? This would be a good interest inventory for you to take. So like I said, I was only highlighting 3 of the interest inventories here, not all of them, but those are 3 that I think are really cool. So let's go back home again. And the last thing I want to highlight is some of the college resources available to you. So we are just going to click colleges and then colleges home. There's a lot of information on here, and there are more videos on our YouTube channel that you can find that'll explain specifically how to use some of these tools. But the first thing I want to highlight is the Supermatch College Search. Let that load. So this is a tool where you can it kind of helps you decide on what kind of college you want to attend. Do you want it to be a 2-year college? Do you want it to be a 4-year college? What location do you want? Do you want to stay in Indiana? Do you want to move to Georgia? Do you want sororities and fraternities? Does there need to be a sports team? Kind of all those things. So you kind of put up here, you decide what things you want in a college, and then it'll give you a nice manageable list of schools that meet your criteria. I'm not going to go into this in a lot of detail because, like I said, there's another video in our YouTube channel that goes into this. Let's go back to colleges and colleges home. The other thing I wanted to highlight down here is that there are college visits at Fishers High School. So different college reps come on different days, and I'm just going to scroll through this list, and you can sign up to go to these college visits. So all you have to do is click register now. So say you're interested in the University of Denver. All you have to do is click register now, and they're like, see you there, you're on the list, you'll be able to come. So that's another cool tool that's available to you in Naviance. Later on, when you're a senior, something else that's going to be under the colleges tab that you'll need to do is your transcripts and your recommendation letters, but I won't go into that now because it won't be relevant at this point. So I'll just go back home. And those are kind of the main things I wanted to highlight in Naviance. Please definitely feel free to come down and contact your counselor if you have questions about Naviance, you can't get in, or you just want to know what other resources are available. Thank you.